Okay, I decided to do a little video for you since it just will be easier probably that way. So what I'm doing with Titus is not a whole lot. You can just spend a lot of time reading and doing kind of like sneaky school stuff. You can pick these up like on Amazon for cheap, and just have them practice. And, Titus loves it. He thinks he's like one of the big kids doing school. When I am working with the other kids, we'll pull out these little workbooks and he just has fun doing it. And then I'm doing some of the Before 5 in a Row books. So basically what this is it'll take a story, like Jessie Bear, What Will You Wear? And it breaks it up into little things. So you read the story once a day for like 5 days, which is the title, 5 in a Row. And each day you choose a different little aspect of the thing and bring out different things, colors and patterns, art, and you just read these over. Pick out ones that sound good to you, and then you take the book and you read it to them every day. And every day you just pull out different little things. Like you'll be pointing things out. You'll be getting them to just notice the books a little bit better, and just read. That's the main thing that I've been told. Just spend a lot of time reading with them. If you want to have fun and do some other things, one of the things that I did was, I got off of a teacher resource page, the alphabet little things, and you can have them cut out and color and just work on this. To be honest with you, I failed miserably at this. I made this cute little book and we haven't really done it because I'm focused so much on my other kids and stuff. This has kind of gone to the wayside a little bit. But we do things like this though a lot, little workbooks. And then with the 5 in a Row, I wanted to do some fun things too. There's little crafts that you can do. We also have 5 in a Row. So Before 5 in a Row is like for preschool. 5 in a Row is you can use for kindergarten. So I'm pulling a little bit from both. And so I have a basket there with a bunch of books that I've already got to use for kindergarten. But they're books that, preschoolers will like too. It's not like these can't be used, Madeline, there's a lot of different books that are really good, and they give a lot of good lessons in the 5 in a Row books. And then so what I did for fun, and they actually really love it, I made like a binder, and in the binder it'll go through the book that we did and then some of the projects that we worked on. So then they can look through this, and actually they have so much fun picking it up and looking through all the stuff that we did with that particular story. And we have all the books, most of them. Some of them we got at the library. And so my sister and we split it. So she took half of the lessons for the year, and then I took the other half and planned them. We did it over the summer, so like my whole year's planned. But it's not that bad. You don't have to do something like this. It's really it's just me, and I like to have something for them to look through. Just do little fun things. And read. Just read with them. It's really that's probably the most important thing. One thing that Titus loves. I don't know how your little guy is with knowing his letters and things like that, but a good way to get him to learn them is get that alphabet Go Fish game. Oh my word. He plays it with his stuffed animals. I'm getting a little tired of playing Go Fish. But he'll play it, and every day. There's not a day that goes by that he doesn't play that. And he knows all his letters now. Probably mostly due to that game. For kindergarten, I know I just got your text saying that you're not going to do kindergarten next year. Totally fine. I'm having to do it for different reasons, but for Gideon, I'm going to use Matthew C. So it comes with little blocks, and I pulled out all the papers from the workbook and I file them for the year in file folders. So each week I pull a file folder, and that's the papers that we needed to complete that week, which is, it's really not that hard. Kindergarten's probably about 30 minutes a day of real work. The jury's still out on what writing book I'm going to use. This one was the one I'm starting with. Gideon has very, poor writing, so what we did is, to practice a little bit more, I opened this up. You can do this with your preschooler too, and slide it into one of these little protector things. You can get them on Amazon or Lakeshore or something. And get a dry erase marker and let them practice. They have a little bit more fun with that, I think, because it's marker and eraser. And Titus actually does that quite a bit, and he loves it. So you could do that. Somebody just told me about handwriting without tears, and they sent me this because they had an extra one, and I'm thinking about, after our October break, which is this week, I'm thinking about starting this one instead for Gideon. I think it might actually be easier for him. The Bob books are good books, and we've been working on some of those with Gideon, and Titus always likes to chime in with everything that we're doing. I started this. If you look this up, there's a ton of people that like swear by this. We got to lesson like 20, I think, and Gideon was always saying, I'm tired of this, and we just found out that he really needs glasses. So I think he was having trouble working through the words and stuff, but I'm going to pull this back out now too and try to work on that with him. And we read a lot with both of them, and Annie Mae too. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else.